Good morning, students. Today our next topic, the chapter of human reproduction, is very important topic, which is known as the menstrual cycle or ovarian cycle in female reproductive body. So this menstrual cycle or ovarian cycle, actually it is the characteristic feature of primates, like in case of human female and in apes. In human female reproductive body, actually it undergoes various changes, various physiological changes because of hormonal or reproductive hormonal secretions. This cycle of this menstrual cycle actually prepares the female for pregnancy and fertilization. This menstrual cycle actually starts at puberty, like in case of a female at the age of 11 to 13, okay, and this puberty in case of male from 12 to 15. So in case of female, as we know that puberty age begins at the age of 11 to 13, that means during this stage gametogenesis begins. Okay, and that means menstrual cycle is begins at the stage of puberty. This the name of menstrual name, actually this comes from mensum. Mensum is known as a month, not to exact a month, which to be exact 28 days. So menstrual cycle is generally of 28 days, but it could be less than 2 or 3 days, means it could be 26 to 30 days, but generally 28 days. Okay, so this cycle actually suspended during pregnancy because during pregnancy embryonic development takes place, and during the embryonic development there is no motive to run the menstrual cycle inside the female reproductive body. Hence, during pregnancy it is suspended, and it also may suspended during the lactation period. Okay, but this menstrual or ovarian cycle permanently stops at a certain age, like in case of human female at the age of 48 to 52 years of age. This cycle permanently stops, and this is known as menopause. Menopause means now menstrual cycle has permanently stopped in case of in female. So that is known as menopause, and this menopause brings certain characteristic features in female. This includes this estrogen. As we know, estrogen is female sex hormone. The level of estrogen after menopause decreases, or you can say the decrease in estrogen level actually indicates the beginning of menopause. So estrogen level decreases, which results in hot flushes or heat. Actually, there is a gradual change of reproductive hormones, as we are seeing here. Estrogen, which is a female sex hormone, now going to decrease, or it decreases day by day. So just because of that reason, some physiological changes may occur, or they occur during the change in level of female sex hormone. So mood swing, again due to hormonal changes. When estrogen level becomes zero, that means the time when female does not produce any female sex hormone after menopause. Then, as we know that testosterone is also present in female, but very small extent. But when after menopause, when estrogen level becomes zero, this testosterone hormone, which is very actually less in amount, it starts showing its characteristics like facial hair. Facial hair is actually characteristic in case of males, but in case of female, after when menopause does occur, so due to zero level of estrogen, testosterone shows some of its characters. Okay, like facial hair and rough skin in old age or in older age. Okay, so it's all about some introduction of a menstrual cycle or ovarian cycle. Okay, so this menstrual cycle completes in different phases, or it includes different phases like menstrual phase, follicular phase, or which is also known as proliferative phase, ovulatory phase or ovulation, and luteal or secretory phase. Menstrual phase, as we know, it's all about vaginal bleeding, and it lasts long for 4 to 5 days. After the menstrual phase, follicular or proliferative phase begins, means the formation or development of primary oocyte begins, follicular phase, and from 10 to 12 days, first 10 to 12 days are all about follicular or proliferative phase, and this is a phase of estrous cycle. Estrous cycle means many physiological changes do occur during this phase due to having reproductive hormones. So after follicular phase, as you know, ovulatory phase comes, and this ovulatory phase actually exact 40th day of the menstrual cycle, but it may vary from 30th to 16th day of the menstrual cycle. So this ovulatory phase, ovulation or the formation of secondary oocyte does take place, and at last luteal means when actually secondary oocyte is released and follicular cells or Graafian follicle changes into corpus luteum. This is luteal or secretory phase, the 15th to 28th day. And then again menstrual phase. Okay, vaginal bleeding means breakdown of uterine wall along with blood vessels, which cause bleeding or loss of blood, and known as menstrual phase. So this is just introduction about the menstrual cycle and the different phases of menstrual cycle: menstrual, follicular, ovulatory, and luteal. In the next lecture, we would discuss about the different phases of menstrual cycle and the various hormonal changes and their function during the different phases. Thank you.